Hello everyone, and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper of the Archives, and last time we had an actually pretty damn fun abduction mission. Like, I really like that map. We also had a lot of woes about our intercept, well, our firestorms and such, and as a result, France is gonna leave. Apparently so is Germany and the UK. I can't stop that. Well, shit, that's bad. Okay. And as a result of all of that, our monthly income is also significantly down. Okay, so the Doom tracker is going to tick up by 3, but everything else is actually looking okay at the moment. Cool. We have 13 days until we go to hell, basically. I noticed. By the way, how's our soldiers? Alright, we got you out of the last mission. One moment on that. You're wounded for 1 and 2 days respectively, and that's basically our A squad. So far, I've been building medics. Is there a significant use case for not doing that? Okay, so first of all, movement. Yes, movement is just like the king in this game. A bit of extra Overwatch on attacks. That's not as good, just in general. 3 extra medkit, or 3 medkits instead of 1. 2 additional uses. That's 3 smoke grenades instead of 1. Return to that in a moment. What's this? Because that's revive, which is extremely helpful. Especially if you can do it multiple times in a mission. Or you can heal and then do revive later. Versus suppression, which is okay. There are use cases to this. I wonder if you can multi-suppress, actually. Like with a heavy and a support. Would that stack the aim penalty? Not sure. Smoke grenades have increased area of effect and dense smoke. Versus combat drugs. Seriously, I think that these two in particular are just so useful because you can't get that ability anywhere else. This is useful for using smoke, which can be useful, but it's basically extra defense. This is useful in niche situations where the enemy is going to survive, so you want it to be able to not hit you. These feel a lot better to me, though. Like, it's not as outright as with these, where I feel like Sprinter is just agnostically better in, like, essentially all situations, versus being able to Overwatch if the enemy shoots at you and you don't panic from being injured. These two I at least see a use case for, even if I prefer this path. So, building another medic. Whoops. Let's see, it's like 15 or 17 or something. No. There it is. 26. Oh wow, I was way off. Oh, we got another support finally. We actually have 3 decent blah, 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 blah. We actually have 3 decently leveled supports now. It's actually, that's not bad. Alright. I totally forgot to do this last time. We have a new medal. The Star of Terra. Okay, let's assign power. Entire squad, +5 will, and +5 defense in battle. Robotic units only receive the defense. Okay. That's solid, actually. +5 on both of those. That's not a ton on either, but it's noticeable. All soldiers in the squad at lieutenant rank or lower, so that's the first, like, 3 or 4 ranks, gain plus 25% experience for completing missions. No. I can see the use case, because between this and wet work, or whatever it's called from the OTS, you essentially are guaranteeing anyone who is lieutenant or below, almost guaranteeing that they get a promotion at the end of the mission, because they have like plus 50% XP or something. But that does nothing for above lieutenant rank. This is everyone for the entirety of the game. Yeah, I'm doing that. Award medal to Jose, goddammit, Jesus. Yeah, probably. Nitro is our other main option. You know, sure, let's finish decorating Nitro. Just give him all of the medals. Jesus will be my next target for the Star of Terra. I don't think that medal would have saved my Firestorm not last time, so I'm not going to feel too bad about it. Actually, let's just check here for a moment. There you are. Snake Eyes, huh? You're at 76 base at the moment. It's dangerous, but I think I'm going to go ahead and turn Omega into a mech unit once she gets back in a day. I don't have the money for that, never mind. Whoops.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Oh. We got a thing. We have 15, and it gets us 50 credits. Okay, yep. If we had sold these outright just on the gray market, then we would be getting 10 credits out of this. So, hell yes. Engineering, research, gene lab. There we go. Oh, no, not gene lab. Whoops. Engineering, augment. The soldier will change class to MEC Trooper. This process is irreversible. The soldier will also lose all gene mods. Oh, it only costs 10. Oh, right. It costs 10 to do this. Build items. No. Might be a foundry project. No, it is not. Maybe it's only after we augment them the first time? This is actually pretty dangerous. If I was doing this totally on my own, then I might go ahead and actually check the wiki on this first. We're losing a good sniper, and we don't have a good backup at the moment. We have a serviceable backup. 10 credits, 10 meld. Any shots taken without moving have plus 10 aim and plus 10 crit chance. So that's what you get from Sniper explicitly. I think you keep the aim bonuses you've gotten. Like, not the full aim, I think. But I think you get an aim bonus in general.
We'll consult with Dr. Varland for the requisite amputations and begin installing the cybersuit interfaces as soon as possible.
And in 3 days, we can hopefully go buy a mech suit. Because I don't think we can currently do that. Manufacturing this element is beyond our capabilities. We will only be able to use whatever we recover from alien craft and alien bases. Improved Arc Thrower project available in the Foundry. Jellied Illyrium project available in the Foundry. That's a new one. Codename E115. I am quite curious about that, actually. Because, assumedly, that's being based off of element numbers. Like, it's the 115th element, even though it's, like, not something we find on Earth or something like that. But, here's the thing. We have discovered up to element 118. We synthesize, like, a couple of atoms of it in high-energy environments, in labs, and stuff like University of California, Berkeley, and such. I don't know if we had discovered 115 to 118 before 2015, though. I'm curious about that. I might go look that up between episodes. I probably won't, though, but I'm interested. Having fully analyzed the strange material recovered from the alien craft, it's clear this element is unlike anything found on Earth. The unusual atomic structure of this substance responds to direct bombardment from accelerated particles, resulting in an astonishing release of energy. Although the potential applications for this element are nearly unlimited, for now, our efforts are primarily focused on power generation and propulsion schemes. However, as this material does not occur naturally in our own solar system, we must carefully manage our available supply. Dr. Valen's personal note. To think, this single element has the potential to change the entire economic structure of Earth's energy industry. If we were to discover the source of this material, our reliance on fossil fuels could disappear within a decade. Arc Thrower. Jelly Delirium. Okay, what are you? Using Illyrium in tactical situations is quite risky. In the absence of a full-size crafts regulator and fuel management systems, adding it to our flamethrowers, oh, okay, would be too dangerous. With some additional investment, though, we could devise a formula to increase flamethrower effectiveness without risking our soldiers. It's a foundry project. Got it. Okay, there's Titan armor. Let's do the sectoid commander autopsy, because I think that might be the plasma credit, so it would get these down to a more reasonable level.
This is an extremely dangerous species, Commander. Although not physically intimidating, the psionic power that this creature wields is perhaps the greatest threat we've encountered so far.
Okay, 3 days on that. Augmentation, firestorms, council report, okay. Alright! EXALT exists! I probably should have been checking for that. Whoops. Luckily the UK is at 5 panic, so it's not like they increased panic there. Actually, I wonder what happens if, like, enough countries leave the council that you have eliminated all other EXALT countries. Because I don't think you can rule out the ones that have left the council, can you? You might be able to, actually. Covert operation. Okay, so if EXALT goes long enough without you finding it, they increase panic, and then the cell is revealed so you can start a covert op. This actually might save the UK from leaving the council, because I think you get a panic reduction for doing this. And it's like 3 days, so yeah, that's before the council report. Covert op. Soldier list, there we go. We can't send heavies, I don't think, so let's send you. Can I switch to a heavy? No, I cannot. Okay. Yep, let's go with you. Loadout. Ooh. Give you another grenade, do not give you the arc thrower.
The latest contact turned out to be a dud. Probably just another drunk pilot who fell asleep on a long haul.
And let's see, our sniper now, like our only sniper, is the one that had the laser pistol. So loadout, give you the standard pistol, soldier list, assault, not abilities, loadout, pistol. There we go. Send.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt EXALT cell in the United Kingdom.
So I guess that technically I just saved myself 100 credits, because the detriment of doing it this way is that they increase panic when that happens, but the UK was at max panic already. It's not a good way to do things, but it is efficient, I guess. So that there, covert op in 6. Okay, still before the council report at least. Might not be enough time to get our mech suit ready though, because I think that might be a 7-day project or something. So we'll be taking our other sniper. Okay, our assault is back on duty again. Good. Mimic beacon available for manufacture. Neural feedback available in Gene Lab. Ooh, neural feedback. That might be like anti-mind control or something. Codename Rosetta. After an extensive analysis of this specimen's brain tissue, we've discovered some unusual activity in the synaptic connections that may be the source of the abilities our troops encountered in the field. Although somewhat similar in physical appearance to the sectoid we previously identified, this commander variant has an easily differentiated internal composition. We've theorized that these enhanced electrical synapses, capable of transmitting nerve impulses at nearly 3 times the normal rate, are the product of careful genetic manipulation. If our theory holds true, that means the aliens are capable of modifying even the most complex tissue at a genetic level. In regards to our own genetic research, I'm hopeful that we can use the sectoid commander's enhanced synaptic connections to improve the capabilities of our own soldiers, perhaps in a way that would redirect the psionic powers utilized by the aliens back onto themselves. Mimic beacon. I forget if that was in Enemy Unknown or not, but it basically makes a decoy, which actually is good. That draws enemy fire for like 1 attack, or at least the XCOM 2 variant did. They actually had to nerf the Mimic Beacon in XCOM 2 because it started out as essentially a full-on soldier unto itself, but just couldn't shoot. So it could actually, like, dodge enemy fire and had health, if I remember correctly. So it could actually last a while, as opposed to just having, like, 1 health, guaranteed hit. It takes 1 shot and it's gone. Neural feedback causes damage to psi attackers and puts all of their psi attacks on cooldown. Does not reduce the attack's chance of success. I think that that's purely reactionary, though. It's not that you select neural feedback to attack a sectoid with. It's the sectoid tries to psi attack you, and all this happens. So you can still get hit, you can still take damage, you can still get mind-controlled, but it does all of this other stuff, too. Okay, that's more balanced than I expected. Also, clearly to not give me the, plasma, credit. Let's go do the autopsies. I'll get to some of this stuff later, actually. Do the autopsies first. Get all the tech stuff from this so you get any credits. Getting the fusion lance is suddenly a lot higher on my priority list, though, because that is important.
We've yet to recover one of these in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyber disc, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
Okay, 2 days on that. 1 day on augmentation, so we're probably going to need a cutscene because it's our first mech unit.
The cybernetic interfaces are holding stable, but they're of no use without a cybersuit to interface with. I suggest we manufacture one immediately. When our new MEC Trooper equips that suit, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with its capabilities.
Augmentation complete. You can now assign MEC Trooper class training and equip this soldier with a mech suit. Mech inventory. Mechs are powerful armored suits with extra tactical abilities. Only MEC Troopers, soldiers augmented in the cybernetics lab, may equip mechs in battle. The mech has 3 tech levels. Research is required to gain access to mech upgrades. So I currently have 2 mech levels, plus 25 and 40, not a problem. Yeah, there we go. We don't have the 3rd level yet, but we do have the first 2. The punch, and also increases mobility, sure. By the way, the other one is the flamethrower. Flamethrower is kind of dangerous, especially if you don't have Titan armor, but also fire is useful, but not amazingly so, from what I remember. This is, you punch the enemy. Literally, that is the ability. It is a punch. New mech available for deployment, and I don't have the credits. I need 5 more.
Our cybersuits have faced the trials of battle and were proven effective.
What?
As we continue to deploy our MEC Troopers, they will grow more accustomed to the suits. And if fortune is with us, help put an end to this conflict.
Shen, can you see the future? Gray Market. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Engineering. I build upgrade mech. You. Okay. Medikits require fine motor control. Instead, the mech can spray restorative mist to heal all nearby allies. Or, mechs can make up for their lack of throwing grenade capability with a long-range grenade launcher. Group heal for anything nearby, which I want to say is like a 2-tile radius, something like that. Like, it's pretty small, you kind of need to be right next to the mech, basically, but it is a group heal. Or grenade. I'm gonna go with the grenade. I can genuinely see reason for either. I just think the grenade is more likely what I'm actually going to be using. And have not unlocked Stage 3 yet. Barracks, soldiers, MEC Trooper, load out first.
This ability of the mech supports a full-fledged grenade launcher, allowing deployment of grenades at extreme range.
You know, actually, yeah, sure. Stay in the white coloration, because it's kind of a carryover from your sniper. You still have 120 aim. Yup. That's what I was hoping to see. Platform stability is the sniper ability, so it's if you haven't moved, plus 10 aim, plus 10 crit chance. Urban Combat Badge, I forget what it does, but it's a medal. We have not upgraded the actual mech weapon yet. Okay. What's your damage like? 4 to 6. Upgrading you to laser would be helpful, actually. Abilities? Yep, that's the other thing that I really like about just putting kernels into the training. It makes it so that their entire tree is unlocked from the beginning. Okay, time to make some choices. I don't remember a lot of these, by the way, so I genuinely don't know what I'm about to read. So you start with collateral damage. Area of effect attack that destroys most cover and hits all eligible targets for approximately 1/3 damage. This attack cannot cause critical hits. Area effect attack that destroys most cover. So this is probably a cone going out from the MEC Trooper. Okay, gives you another option for stuff to do at least. Shots from Overwatch no longer suffer aim penalty. Hell yes. Confer plus 15 defense when on Overwatch. Overwatch does not have an aim penalty. Vital point targeting. Plus 2 bonus damage against targets that have been autopsied. Okay. Solid, I'd say, because you end up autopsying everything, so that's essentially just a blanket plus 2 damage eventually. When the mech takes damage, all further damage will be reduced by 2 for the next 2 turns. It is very much offense versus defense here, because it's 2 points in either direction. I'm going to go with plus 2 damage, partly because we kind of need the boost at the moment, and partly because the boost will help even as we get to plasma. It's not going to be an extreme boost by that point, but doing 14 damage versus doing 16 damage could actually make a bit of a difference. Hi, the ability to jump onto buildings. Jet Boot module. When activated, confers the ability to jump to normally inaccessible heights for the rest of the turn. You literally just jump to rooftops. One for all. Oh, this one. Oh, this choice is hard. When activated, the mech becomes a high cover element. Moving or using an arm-based weapon will return the mech to standard posture. I thought that was a different one. I thought that it was like you take significantly reduced damage and you can't die unless you get hit at 1 health or something. Jump boots. One for all definitely can be useful because you are then full cover, so someone can full cover against you. But I kind of like not leaving my troop out in the open. With this ability, maybe. With this ability, definitely. This becomes a lot better. So they actually really have split it into an offense and defense tree. Repair servos. Oh, yes. I remember this one. Confers 2 health recovery at the start of each turn. A total of 6 health can be regenerated per battle. Amazingly useful. Like just passive healing, albeit to a fairly small maximum. You essentially can shake off 1 shot for the mid-game, maybe 1 shot as you get into the later game. Expanded storage allows additional use of restorative mist, grenade launcher, and proximity mine launcher in a mission. Proximity mine is a main weapon, I think. And increases primary weapon base ammo by 50%. I'll be honest, that is a solid ability, and if I had known this was a thing, I might have considered restorative mist more, because that would actually be a serious consideration then, because that's 2 group heals per mission. Self-healing is super good, though. Firing the mech's overdrive! Yeah, you can do this like once every 3 turns or something. Firing the mech's primary weapon as the first action no longer ends the turn. It's not bullet swarm levels where it's just a continual every turn. It's like once per 3 turns you can do that. There are a lot of times where that gets super useful, though. Then finally, absorption fields. Any hit that does more than 33% of the mech's maximum health is reduced to that number, so you cannot take more than 1/3 of your health in damage per hit. That's solid. I do like that. Reactive targeting sensors. Mech gets a free shot back at the first enemy who attacks the mech each turn, provided there's enough ammo to do so. Free Overwatch if you get shot at. Okay, this is actually interesting. Because this is useful for being able to kill that other enemy. This is useful for staying alive against really damaging attacks. I feel like this is more in line with what I'm likely to do. Although I do fully accept that this keeps me alive better, and that could be a serious consideration. So I'm going to go with this and hope that I never remember it exists. That's how we got our first Colonel rank mech soldier. MEC Trooper, whatever. I build. Titan Railgun. I think the railgun is the laser mech weapon. 53 credits, so we need 43. I think I can do that. Okay, so keep these. There's 30. Oh, hi, Chrysalids. Probably didn't need to sell all of those, but why not? Railgun. Yep, MEC Trooper soldier. MEC Trooper class soldier. Okay. Barracks soldiers. Mech. Loadout. Weapon. Railgun. That is your upgrade. It's wait, wasn't it 6 to 8 for the other one? No, 4 to 6 originally. Now it's 6 to 8. Okay, good. Yep, it's laser tech for mechs. Okay, good. And you keep the 120 aim. I love that. This mech can shoot twice per turn, has 120 aim, and a laser mech weapon. This is going to be so devastating, I suspect. Oh, and let's also not forget the mech can jump onto rooftops, just actually jump, and also heals up to 6 HP per mission. Oh, finally. Ah, Demon 2 status ready. So that's our... Oh, our Firestorm is repaired. Okay. Also, Cyberdisk Autopsy. UFO tracking boost for manufacturer. Secondary heart available in Gene Lab. That might actually be you get shot to critical and then come back. That's what I remember that being. I've been wrong on like everything else though, so let's give it a... let's read it when it comes up. Codename Enigma. So far, we've been unable to ascertain whether this is strictly a mechanical creation or a living organism. Based on our findings, it has an alternate biomechanical system based on the silicon atom. Like carbon, silicon can create molecules that are sufficiently large to carry biological information, and since silicon has several chemical properties similar to carbon, it is possible this could be a new and completely alien life form, with respect to the specimens we've already encountered. Okay. I mentioned this in Enemy Unknown, but to just go over it very briefly, silicon-based life is one of those things that is very interesting, and there's a lot in the way of speculation for how it could work. In short, it's not likely to be impossible, but for a lot of different reasons. Basically, it is that carbon is a lot more useful than silicon. I could give a ton of different examples here. I can think of 2 off the top of my head, but just the short version to move on quickly is that it's not likely to be impossible, it's just likely to be a lot more inefficient than just going for carbon. Its internal mechanisms seem to operate like organs, giving it the ability to circulate plasma through its core systems, much in the same way blood flows through our bodies. These mechanisms enable the construct to distribute vital functions throughout its body. After further study, it may be possible to use these designs in our genetic modification program to reduce our soldiers' dependence on vital organs such as the heart. X to doubt, moving on. Our unit analysis view available in the field should provide additional specifics regarding the species' various combat abilities. Boost. Okay, gene mod secondary heart. Causes soldiers to bleed out instead of dying the first time they go to 0 health in a mission. The bleed out timer is extended by 2 turns. Prevents loss of will from critical wounds. And that sounds like it's an absolute. Like, if they get shot to 0 health, they will start bleeding out. They will not die. That is very useful. It's probably very expensive. Sure, let's go Mechtoid, because I feel like this might work for advancing mech stuff. Actually, the Mechtoid might unlock the 3rd stage mech, now that I think about it. Ooh, hell yeah.
We were only able to recover the suit's central core, although the pilot's corpse also survived intact. The armor itself is quite interesting. The design is highly responsive while still providing extraordinary strength.
By the way, the XCOM 2 version of the Mechtoid, because it is not the same unit, is so fucking annoying to deal with. It's a cool idea, just super annoying. Right, we have the Covert mission. Done in 3. Okay, what'd you get us? Advanced servo motors project available in the Foundry. Shaped armor project available in the Foundry. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Codename Goliath. It appears that the sectoid creature within this mechanized armor, is of the same biological makeup we have seen previously. Most of our efforts were spent disassembling and analyzing the inner workings of the armor itself, in close collaboration with Dr. Shen's team, of course. As our soldiers quickly discovered in the field, this suit is equipped with 2 substantially larger and more powerful plasma weapons when compared to the standard sectoid equipment. The armor itself provides a great deal of protection to the operator, while also maintaining an impressive degree of mobility. The suit is capable of climbing over rough terrain and seems to have no trouble even with staircases and other obstacles, as it is also maneuverable enough to operate confidently in enclosed spaces. One of the more interesting discoveries we made while examining this subject is that the suit's armor plating appears to interfere to some degree with the sectoid pilot's unique mental capabilities. That's why Mechtoids don't have psionics. Also, game balance. I can assume that this was an unintended consequence of the additional armor plating. The aliens sacrificed what would appear to be an extremely powerful ability as a trade-off for an increase in sheer combat power. However, it should be noted that the aliens seem to have offset this potential disadvantage by implementing a new technology. A small module located within the armor's core appears to serve as a sort of amplifier for those telepathic abilities. Right, we previously saw in the base defense that, like, I didn't notice if the Mechtoid did this or if the commander did this, but I thought the commander mind melded with the Mechtoid and gave it a, 8 health shield or something. When targeted by an allied unit, rather than linking the two, the amplifier seems to take this power and use it to form a sort of shield around the suit. There we go. Our troops should be wary of this capability, as the suit is already quite formidable without the additional shielding in place. Okay, advanced servo motors. After thorough examination, we have been able to replicate the articulated joints of the Mechtoid, allowing for mobility improvements in both our cybersuits and Shiv units. So mechs can have more mobility if you research it in the Foundry? That could be useful. Shaped armor. The invaders' mechanized cybersuits are of course somewhat more advanced than our own. By examining the interfaces between the armored shells and the cores, we could improve our overall armor design. This has the potential to increase tactical survivability for all of our mechanized forces. So is this like increased health for mechs? Oh. Drone autopsy is the last fast one here, so sure, let's try this and see what happens.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field.
Okay, 2 days on that. Covert Op is the next thing to pop, and it looks like that's going to be our mission. So, everyone's back on active duty, 14 soldiers total. Still don't quite have a full colonel level squad, but oh boy, the squad we got looks nice. So we're basically taking the 5 colonels, and then there you are, the lieutenant sniper. There we go. Send squad. Covert extraction, Operation Patient Justice. Ready for extraction, intel about the location of the base.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Heavy, assault, mech, support. Second heavy, sniper. There we go. Give everyone their loadout. You are just on normal grenade, because now we have Zhang back. So you are on Carapace. Wait, did I put you on? Actually, no, it makes sense to put you on Skeleton so you can try to get up to higher elevation, because then your hollow targeting also, you know, might hit, as well as giving the extra targeting to your allies. You next, because you're obvious.
The kinetic strike module is a powerful yet precise weapon. It can provide a decisive advantage in close quarters and remove the benefits of cover from our enemies.
Oh, it removes cover, okay. I think you mean it punches it. It is such a dumb thing that I love. You in Carapace, laser, take the arc thrower, support, skeleton, laser, medkit, skeleton, laser pistol's gone, use the scope, 86 aim. And now we have 1 extra medium armor because you don't need armor now. Yeah, literally can't because you got the mech suit. I'm gonna have fun with this, I think. I am looking forward to decimating some bitches with it.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
We've picked up another EXALT cell operating out of the UK. Strike One will need to ensure our operative has an opportunity to finish securing the intel.
Okay, so this is another of the hack 2 arrays, then get out. Close combat attacks never miss. There's like 1 close combat attack in this game, so be especially careful when fighting enemies that use them. Ah, like the Muton and Berserker melees. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, Operation Patient Justice. Boop. Boop.
One of our covert operatives was nearly successful in hacking a series of EXALT comm relays when enemy forces moved into the area. If we're going to have any chance of recovering that data, we'll need Strike One to provide protection while the operative finishes hacking the remaining arrays. If we lose the operative, we won't be able to recover the intel. We have a new objective.
Okay. Interesting map. Because a lot of this cover, we or the enemy could reasonably use. Like, there's a lot of shadow here for the enemy to hide in at the moment. Let's try to reveal over here before we move the operative. Oh god. We have so much advantage on... We have so much height advantage. Part of me wants to just post up here or something, but technically we might be in an infinite EXALT spawn loop until we get stuff. My expectation, by the way, because it is how this worked last time, is that we have this here, so we need to get the operative there, over to here, then back. Or more likely, because it'll be a little more efficient, over to here, then all the way back to here. Which, granted, that's like 2 to 3 movements. That's not actually a ton to get back, so that is doable. Hi. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this. Okay, good, you can do that.
Up and away.
I'm basically thinking that Sniper takes up over here because there's a lot of vision into this. And then Mech takes up, like, over here or something. Probably not a great idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and save, actually, because I'm smiling right now. I want to just treat this as fun, not necessarily intelligent.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, did not reveal. I'll start by putting you on the corner, just to try to get this out of the way if possible.
On my way. Here they come.
Okay, first, pod. And we need to not blow that up. Darn. Okay, shot is blocked pretty quickly there. Well, we can get... Is that your cover? No, it's not your cover, actually. We can only get that one guy. Okay. What if we jet boot module? Mechs don't want to use cover, but along this line so we can try to get up to higher elevation. Okay, can't hit the one in back yet, so just do this. Yeah, that's why I like Sniper mechs. 100%, and it's, what? It does up to 10 damage, and he has 9 health. It might not kill, but it's likely to. Yeah, 14 damage crit.
X-ray neutralized.
That's okay. Okay, now unfortunately, as consequence for doing what I did here, no one else is really in position to get a shot off. It's like around here, and then like running gun to here to get full cover on this side, try to hit this guy is about the best I got, and that's not great. So let's go ahead and put you here.
Location confirmed.
Can you hit this guy? You need to be like another 3 squares up or something. Give you half cover by going over here.
Deploying grapple.
And we probably can't... Yep, can't rocket. We can suppress. Interesting. If we were to grapple you, we can get up to here, we can get up to here, we can get up to here, and that's it. I'm not sure there's a ton... yeah. Take the elevation, because elevation is so useful. Okay. You have a standard shot, you have alien grenade, which cannot do shit. Okay. You have hollow? Zang. So yes, you should have hollow. Good. 100%.
Not a problem anymore.
Take the full cover up here, because the other guy is unlikely to get all the way to a flanking position. Can't reach with the grenade. Alright, you're an assault class. Good for you. Overwatch.
Scanning.
And Overwatch. Huh, wonder if he called back up there. Good hit. Yeah, that's definitely backup then if it got the extra turn to move. Not bad. Okay. Not gonna lie, that's not a great position. So we got the one guy right in the corner there, and we have you three over here. Certainly glad I saved that rocket. So yeah, this will kill the guy who's injured and severely damage the other two. I'm not sure. Looks like it's not going to get rid of this cover. But it's also not much damage necessary to finish them off.
Fire in rocket.
One health. 2 health. Okay, let's put you here. Apparently you're on Overwatch. Oh, you. I can't even be mad. That's just good strategy. $80 there, 76 there. Did not think you were going to be able to shoot him. Okay, that changes things. Let's go back over to you for a moment. Grenade would not take out both of them, definitely. Okay. Let's go here for the flank partly and to also make room for the other heavy. 100%.
He's down.
54 on him I'm not that much of a fan of.
Heading out.
That way, if this EXALT is the one down here, we can get the kill. If it's the one over here, we can get the hollow targeting. Okay. At least we got the extra aim.
The target.
86. I forgot that we didn't have a second laser pistol. Whoops.
Just happened.
You have the thing that lets you double shoot, so this is actually good. Turn is not up.
Ammunition
Yep.
depleted. Target eliminated.
Just reload then.
Ready to engage.
Because there's this stuff in the way, let's go ahead and just dash you up to here. That's the only two we have left.
Stepping off.
Overwatch again.
My eyes on.
Incoming fire.
Okay. Can't be mad at that. Didn't have a good way to get rid of him quickly. Now I do. Bye. Hopefully. All your cover's gone. Kind of. It seems so not super Where's Overdrive? Wait, is Overdrive not a clicked thing? Is it just general? Oh yeah, because I did just shoot and then do a thing. Okay, fine, fine. I misremembered. Let's blue move you for now. Actually, with that elevation advantage, let's do nothing for now. 90%. Thanks, XCOM. This is why you should hollow target first.
Aw, damn it.
There we go.
Out of the game. I have no ammunition.
Okay, now we start aggressively moving people up. Might be a little bit too aggressive, but give it a shot.
Commander.
And we're good. Okay. You don't count as full cover. Aw. I got so used to that just being a thing with them. And Overwatch. Yes. Probably being too aggressive. Okay, you just slid through
An
those.
operative in position to begin the hack, Commander. We just have to activate the relay to acquire the data.
Aye.
Commander, we're detecting new contacts moving towards Strike 1's current position.
That's a sniper. That's a terrible one for that.
Good riddance.
It didn't even get the kill cam on it. And you're dead now. Well, hope you've enjoyed life. You get to go over here and then reload. And then reload. You reload in place. You have enough bullets. Let's go ahead and take the shot.
No longer a threat.
Sorry, I thought I was drinking some tea, so I couldn't move the mouse up.
Our operative decrypted some of the EXALT data and temporarily disrupted their communications. That ought to slow them down.
Oh, should have done in
Now we just
reverse.
need to
Whoops.
find and hack the remaining relays.
Overwatch. Full cover. Overwatch. That button.
That. Scanning.
You to over here. And Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on. EXALT reinforcements are in the area, Commander.
Not for long. I mean, good cover there, I'll give you that.
This is the target.
I'm almost out of ammo.
Okay. Ooh, big grenade. There we go. Want to try to blow up the wall. Hi.
That's the last of the relays, Commander. We've got EXALT's data. Now we just need to get the operative to the evac zone. Objectives updated.
Yes! I was trying to, like, logically math out if that was gonna work. 100% because no cover.
X-ray neutralized.
Love it when I can get the sniper to get 100% across the damn map. And you haven't moved yet, so you get to move all the way back this way. Let's at least get you full cover so you're not just ass out in the open. Watch.
They die.
Yeah, Overwatch where you are is probably good.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Good to go.
Move to here. And reload.
I'm on it.
Here. Yeah, you're at half, so go ahead and reload.
We're green to go. Heads up, Commander. EXALT forces are moving into position near Strike 1.
Oh, there we go. I was trying to figure out where. Hi. No. Bad EXALT. Not enough ammo. What? How's that building standing? Whatever. Okay, not enough room. Or not close enough.
Affirmative, Commander.
Start by going here. Yep, just strip on enough ammo. Okay. Yeah, we can get the kill on you. So, bump it up somewhere. Yep, that works. Go ahead. Go ahead and grapple up so you can get a shot off. Because we only have one EXALT, but if we can... I'm sorry, what? Hold on, where's our support? I'm gonna reload that. You already hit that. Got you there. Have not blown you up yet. Okay.
That's affirmative.
Move here. Over to you. And yeah, that's our support. I want to take you. Put you over here. Okay, it worked that time. Thing for the 100% and with a 50% crit. Okay. You're on yellow already, so just do this.
Not a problem anymore.
Oh, you got 74%, so sure. Good.
Got him.
And did that specifically so that you could reload here.
Loaded.
You go ahead and Overwatch, so we can get an Overwatch shot off on the EXALT when they show up. You go here so you're a little bit closer. Maybe you have an extreme low angle that at least could work as a deterrent or something. And Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
And Hunker.
We've got new contacts moving in, Commander.
Okay, yeah, as expected.
Adjusting aim.
Hmm. That's not amazing. Damn.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive. Negative ammo. I'm spent.
And we know there's still the one that's over here as well. You need to reload, so just go ahead and do it now.
Green to go.
We got something. Yep, that works.
Rockets away.
That should have gotten the other guy. Oh no, we blew up his cover. Okay. You got 70%, so go ahead. Oh well. Almost hit that bird. You can shoot twice in a turn, so start with you.
X-ray neutralized.
You want to try to leave these two to do Overwatch for this angle because of the other guy. Which basically means you... There is no cover up there and you can't even get up there to begin with. Can I do this? Yes, I can.
Throwing grenade.
There's now one EXALT on either side of us. That's not great. Can't go up higher, okay.
Overwatch. On the move.
Overwatch.
Got my eyes on.
Overwatch. Oh, or you can go there.
They're repositioning on us.
Oh, thought you were shooting the mech unit for a moment. I mean, I could jet boot and such, but I could just shoot. I suppose that's one reason to jet boot.
Weapon system disengaged. No ammo.
2 and 3. Okay.
I'll get him next time.
You have hollow... No, you have bullet swarm. Okay. We have 2 chances. Good thing we don't need it.
Kill confirmed. My weapon's spent.
Can't get far enough for that. Can't use a rocket. Reload. Try not to hit the car too much, just so that we don't have to worry about that. There should be 4 damage, I think. Cool. Let's see what the chances are like here. Alright. Alright!
Incoming fire!
Hi, EXALT. 79. 64 by 2.
You've secured the operative and the new data they were able to acquire from the relays. Well done.
Okay, so apparently it is possible to just kill everyone instead of getting to the exfil. I guess I just finished early last time because I didn't kill everyone. Yeah, that was solid. Having a mech with very good aim and maximum level abilities is very useful and helpful and powerful. Even in the late game, that's still going to be totally fine. The only upgrade for that unit at this point is going from laser to plasma. Please tell me that gets panicked down in the UK.
I can't say I've ever seen an operation go that smoothly. Excellent work, Commander.
I mean, actually pretty accurate. That was perfectly smooth throughout. We technically got shot at a few times, but obviously no one got hit, and it wasn't that dangerous. Battle scanner? Yes. Not even considering the other one at this point because Seekers. Disabling shot. That could be useful as well, admittedly. And you're now at 89 aim. Okay. New intel in database, credit reward 100, nice. Panic reduced by 1 in the UK, so it's not going to leave the council at this point, at least, I hope. Decryption of the recovered data has revealed new information about the location of EXALT's base. The EXALT base is in a country you can play in Civ 5. Because these games were, like, made by the same studio or something like that, I'm not totally sure. EXALT Intelligence, 7 EXALT Rifle, 1 EXALT Sniper Rifle, 6 EXALT LMG, 6 EXALT Rocket Launchers.
Intel decrypted. Possible EXALT base locations narrowed.
Yeah, let's see what that does, actually. I suspect we need 1 more EXALT mission before we get the base. Covert. Yep, there are 3 locations remaining, so we basically need to find 1 more cell to reduce that from 3 to likely 1. Technically, we can reduce from 3 to 2, but unlikely. It's currently at 50, but we just revealed a cell, so let's go ahead and wait until the monthly tick over. Then I'll basically save scum it. I'll do an intel scan, and if it reveals nothing, I'll backtrack that. But that is it for the mission, and thus the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff for 1 million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and hope to see you in the next one, where, what are we doing, actually? Drone autopsy, firestorm. We might get to the council report unless there's like an abduction mission or something in the next couple of days, which is possible. But yeah, so I'll finally have my air supremacy up on the defensive side, albeit not on the offensive side. That's a ways off because a lot of the current research is still slow, which is actually kind of problematic. But we'll deal with that later. For now, thank you all for joining me. See you in the next one. Bye.